Welcome to the ultimate guide to all things Taylor Swift. So this is basically for if you're a new swiftie or you have a friend that you're trying to convert to a swiftie, basically just an overview of everything you probably would want to know about Taylor. So to start, we have just some highlights of her career. I'm not going to read each of these word for word, but if you want to, obviously you can pause. But yeah, Taylor was born December 13th, 1989, and she lived in Pennsylvania on a Christmas tree farm with her mom, dad, and younger brother. She really enjoyed music, and especially country music, so when she was 14, her family decided to move to Nashville. Taylor really wanted to catch the eye of a record label, and so her and her mom would go around and drive and give her demo CD to different places, and eventually, one record, Big Machine, took her on. So she signed with Big Machine and released her first single, Tim McGraw, which was a huge success, and then her debut album, which was also a success. Next was her album Fearless, Speak Now, which was entirely self-written, Red, which kind of marked her transition to pop, but not quite. In 1989, which was a complete 180 from anything she'd ever done, it was pretty much completely pop. A lot of people actually don't know this, but she was really struggling mentally during the 1989 era, just to kind of put that into perspective. There was a whole lot of stuff that happened, but basically she went into hiding for a full year and came back with Reputation, which was the best comeback of all time. She also started to heal a lot mentally and just kind of get to be in a better headspace. Then Lover came, which was a complete shock, going from dark, edgy emo Taylor to rainbows and sunshine and butterflies. Like, it was a wild time. She was also crowned Artist of the Decade, which was amazing. And then she released her first surprise album, FOLKLORE. The album did so good and actually got a Grammy for Album of the Year, if by chance you didn't know. And then she also announced FOLKLORE's, sister, EVERMORE, which was also amazing. We got Fearless Taylor's version and Red Taylor's version. An honorary doctorate from New York University. Her speech was really good, by the way. If you haven't listened to that, you definitely should. But things were great, things were chill, and then she announced that Midnights was coming. Midnights came, broke the internet. It was amazing, and she announced her next tour. So now for drama and controversy, I'm not going to read all these, you can pause to read them, but I just thought I'd include them just for context so you can kind of understand everything that happened. Now, for important people in her life, we have obviously her mom, Andrea, her best friend, her boyfriend, Joe, her best friend, Abigail, Jack and Aaron, obviously, the Haim sisters, her besties, Selena and Blake, and then lots of other people too. But basically, she is very private about that kind of stuff, which honestly, rightfully so. She shouldn't feel obligated to share everything about her personal relationships. So if you want to become a swiftie, I recommend listening to not her whole albums, but just kind of some more not as known songs. So these are just some songs from each album that I feel like kind of represent the album as a whole. So if you're looking to get into her music, these are kind of what I would recommend starting with. And I would also recommend eventually listening to all of her stuff in order, but I know that's kind of a huge, daunting task. So don't feel overwhelmed, just kind of start with these and see what you think. I think they're all really good, so hopefully you do too. But also, I would suggest watching Miss Americana because it gives a really good glimpse of her life and everything that happened to her. Okay, now I have just 13 kind of inside jokes. So this isn't an inside joke, but the number 13, 1, 2, 3, let's go. Becky, which is hilarious. The whole scarf thing with All Too Well. The stars, because she cannot draw stars. Her making fun of us, as always. Clowning, which is a big thing here. The 5 holes in the fence. The whale video, which is really funny. When everyone thought Meredith was dead. Thug Story is just hilarious. Her being afraid of sea urchins. And the banana LASIK fiasco. So yeah, that was basically it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Obviously, I didn't go super in-depth on each of the slides. You can pause to read whatever you want. I just kind of wanted to give an overview because I didn't want this to be super, super long. But yeah, I hope this was useful. Let me know if you have any other suggestions for presentations you'd like me to make, because I literally spent 5 hours on this and have no regrets. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye!